Welcome back.
Why am I here? I haven't found any more fragments.
These memories are from violent times. I want to make sure your sessions in the Animus aren't having any negative effects.
It's a simulation. I'm fine.
Glad to hear. But still, human history is largely us trying to kill each other.
You could look at it that way.
We do. That's why Abstergo exists. And why I want to build the Nexus I. Athens against Sparta. The Patriots against the British. What if we could map out the minds of those involved? See what they were thinking. And without bloodshed, unite all sides under one flag.
So that's what you want, an end to war.
An end to chaos. By knowing how people will react to a stimulus, we also know how to change their behavior. What to do or say to steer them onto a more orderly path.
That sounds a little controlling.
No more than the seatbelt in your car. It's a safeguard against destructive instincts. A way to allow us, together, to be all that we can be.
Why tell me this? I'm here to do a job.
An important one. So you need to know what's at stake. Why we're doing this. After all, you're one of us now, aren't you?
Oh, what an impassioned speech! So full of lofty ideals and glorious goals. What a load of bollocks.
And it's not as neat as Dominica makes it out to be. Think less order versus chaos and more control versus free will.
And we're on the side of free will, I take it?
Well, there's not a lot of room for hackers in Abstergo's rank-and-file utopia.
Dictators use the word control when they mean tyranny. They don't actually want to make the world better. They just want to remake it in their own image, and for everyone to bow to their vision.
Well, free will may not be perfect, but at least it's not bending the knee.
I take commissions, not orders.
Which is why we brought you in. This device that Dominica talks about could be the end of free will as we know it.
That's not a world I want to live in.
Me neither. So, let's get back to the task at hand. Planting the logic bombs so that Abstergo's twisted little future won't come to fruition.
Which means back to Connor. It's a bit later in his personal timeline, and his work in Boston is done for the moment.
So, now he's off to occupied Newport, Rhode-Island, a city of spies under the British thumb. Be careful. And also, trust no one.
Connor! There you are! Whoa! We have an opportunity. There's a British general named Prescott who has a bad habit of taking up residence in farmhouses all over the Aquidneck countryside. We're gonna find him and take him for ransom.
Lieutenant Colonel Barton. Do we know which house he's staying in?
That's where you come in. There's a spy on our side in Newport that has Prescott's schedule. Get that, and we can get our hands on the man himself.
And all I need to do is go into occupied Newport and meet this spy?
You have to meet his lookout first. Listen for the man selling fresh apples, the best in Rhode Island. Tell him they're just like the ones you grew on the farm, and he'll lead you to our man, Jeremiah Scudder. Let's go, man. Nice shot.
And there's another one of Dominica's random scans blocked.
I think we may have gotten away with one. But just because she says you're in her good books doesn't mean she doesn't have her hackles on.
A warship came into port today. I think the British are offloading supplies.
They'll be there in the morning.
Where it is, they'll
2 hours before dawn. And the harbor master's already got in touch.
Barton said to look for a merchant calling out best apples in Rhode Island.
Where's here?
Fresh apples, best in Rhode Island.
Ah, just like the ones we grew on the farm.
You'll do. I assume you're Major Barton's man. He has a knack for choosing good people.
I have no time for flattery.
To the point, then. There are 2 things that need doing for me to let you know where Prescott will lay his head.
What are they?
The first is to retrieve a document from a dead drop inside an abandoned warehouse. The Redcoats know something is in there and have been searching the place.
And the second?
is a British officer I've turned. Name of Alden Beckworth. He's a cagey sort. Follow him until such time as you can speak undetected. Tell him to go to the safe house on Tour Street. Do that, and I will meet you there and let you know where Prescott will be.
You ask for a great deal.
Nonsense. I'm just happy to be serving a greater cause. Now hurry. The Redcoats won't miss that dead drop forever.
If it were me, I would place the dead drop in the rafters to hide it from prying eyes. I wonder what this slider does. This is what I'm after. This is what Scudder wanted. Now to find Beckworth. This one is nervous. He must be my man.
You are Alden Beckworth?
So what if I am?
He's the one we're looking for, lads. Got you now, traitor.
If I try to free him now, the odds are against me. Perhaps I should...
It's off to the stockade for you, and then a turn on a prison ship. I'm thinking you'll enjoy that.
The guards here are on alert.
I've lost it!
I don't know who you are, but thank you.
Jeremiah Scudder sent me. He said to meet him at the safe house on Truro Street.
Well, they're there now then. Thank you again.
Beckworth's cover is blown, but he still has his life. Time to tell Scudder how I fared.
Do you have it? Give it to me. At last.
I have rescued your man Beckworth from arrest. Now, you owe me some information.
Arrest? That is damnably bad news.
The British were ready to put him on a prison ship.
He was my most secret asset. If they found him, my network is wide open. You're not going to Barton just yet. I need you to infiltrate the British commander's office at the fort. Find what evidence they may have on my people and destroy it. Otherwise, everything we do here is for naught.
I have done what you asked. Tell me about Prescott.
And I'll tell you once you do this for me or not at all. See you at the docks.
Houses. And I say sleeping out in the countryside's a fool's errand. A local lady, perhaps? I could have used that time better. No.
List of Scudder's informants. This needs to be destroyed. more of Scudder's secrets. Into the fire with you. My work is done. Now to leave this place. I'm not supposed to be here.
How about you? How about you? Don't be alone!
Connor.
Do you have what I came for?
I do indeed, and more. The location. A map of the encampment surrounding it, and news of a hidden entrance to the house. All here for you.
Thank you. That is beyond what I expected.
You did me an unexpected good turn. I remember my debts, and I pay them. You best be off.
Till we meet again.